The biggest target for exploitation of vulnerable adult are payable-on-death accounts. An adult's got bank accounts, they've got maybe investment accounts that payable-on-death change is made. Let's say that the original payable-on-death is to a kid or something like that. Caregiver moves in, and all of a sudden the payable-on-death changes are made. The problem with these financial accounts and bank accounts and investment accounts is that unlike in an attorney's office where power of attorney, wills, all these things go through some pretty heavy scrutiny to make sure that the changes that are being made and the beneficiary designations that are occurring are truly the product of that person's will and intent. These changes on beneficiary accounts are occurring at home in silence and in secret. A lot of fraud, a lot of forgery, a lot of abuse, and difficult to uncover because, again, it's done at home. So the vulnerable adult sitting at home, maybe with a spouse, caregiver, kid, whatever, and someone gets the idea to make a change on a beneficiary account of a long-held, say, an employee retirement account. I've seen individual stock accounts. I've seen investment accounts, 401k, that kind of thing, retirement accounts. And they just kind of log on to their computer with the help and assistance of the perpetrator, the one that's exploiting the vulnerable adult. And the beneficiary changes from, the kid that's been on there for years or decades or whatever else. And the beneficiary is now changed to the caregiver. This is a real big problem because this could occur outside anybody's knowledge. There's no notice, there's no warning to anybody that the change has occurred, and years can transpire before it's actually discovered. So that problem of beneficiary change being a silent exploitation tool, not discovered until years or after the fact, makes it real difficult to unwind because then we got to go back and figure out what was the capacity of the person when that was made, 5-10 years ago or whatever. And then we got to go back and determine what was their medical condition at the time. So this is why it's critically important that we pay careful attention to a vulnerable adult, what their social circumstances are, who's around them, what their assets are, and take immediate steps when we suspect that something's going wrong. So that means filling out and filing a Chapter 415 civil action, in the extreme circumstance, an 825 criminal action, knowing what injunction for exploitation looks like and filling that out and pursuing that really carefully. Reports to elder abuse agencies for investigations. All these things are tools that exist to protect a vulnerable adult and should be deployed by people that care about that vulnerable adult early on. Don't wait until it's gone on way too long. It's harder to undo the damage that's occurred the longer it goes on.